I know there were moments when you felt tired of being strong, moments when you wondered why you always had to endure more than others. I saw you carry burdens you never spoke about. I saw you smile when your heart felt heavy. I want you to understand this now. Your strength did not go unnoticed. Every time you chose patience over anger, faith over fear, and hope over despair, I was shaping your spirit for what is coming next. You felt like you were walking alone, but I was guiding every step. When things did not work out, it was not rejection, it was redirection. When doors closed, it was not loss, it was protection. I was saving you from paths that looked good but would have led you away from your purpose. Even when you didn't understand my silence, I was still working on your behalf. There were times you asked me to give you a sign. You asked me to show you that your prayers mattered. This message is that sign. I am reminding you that nothing you went through was wasted. Every delay built patience. Every disappointment built wisdom. Every tear watered the ground for something new to grow. You are not behind in life. You are exactly where you need to be. I am teaching you to trust me even when you cannot see the outcome. Faith is not knowing how everything will work out. Faith is knowing who is in control, and I am in control. I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you peace, stability, and a future that feels aligned with your soul. What I am preparing will not require you to beg, chase, or force anything. I am also teaching you discernment. You are beginning to feel when something is not right. You are learning to listen to your inner voice. That is me guiding you. Pay attention to what no longer feels peaceful. Pay attention to what drains you instead of nourishing you. I am helping you choose wisely because your next season requires clarity. You may feel uncomfortable right now because growth is uncomfortable. Change feels unsettling before it feels freeing, but do not resist it. What feels unfamiliar is not dangerous, it is new. I am breaking old patterns so you do not repeat old pain. I am shifting your mindset so you can receive what you once thought you didn't deserve. I want you to stop questioning your worth. Stop comparing your journey to others. Stop thinking you missed your chance. You have not missed anything meant for you. What belongs to you will find you at the right time in the right way. I am not late, I am precise. Soon things will begin to make sense. Conversations will happen that bring clarity. Opportunities will appear that feel aligned. Answers will come without struggle, and you will realize that everything you endured prepared you to handle what I am giving you now. Trust me a little longer. Stay open, stay grounded, stay faithful. I am closer than you think, and the change you have been waiting for is already in motion. Amen. Listen to me, my child. I brought you here for a reason. This moment is not accidental, and this message is not random. I know how long you have been waiting, how many questions you have asked in silence, and how many times you wondered if anything in your life would ever truly change. I want you to know that I see you, I hear you, and I have never turned away from you. What you are feeling right now is not confusion, it is anticipation. Your life is about to change, and this message is the sign you asked me for. I have been watching you quietly through every season. I saw the nights when you cried without telling anyone. I saw the strength you showed when you felt weak inside. I saw you continue even when you felt tired, disappointed, and unsure. You felt unseen, but I was always there. You were not forgotten. You were not ignored. You were being prepared for something greater than what you could imagine at the time.
I know you wondered why things took so long. You asked me why doors stayed closed, why plans fell apart, and why people walked away. I want you to understand this clearly. I waited because timing matters. I was protecting you from what you were not ready to handle yet. If I had moved earlier, it would have hurt you instead of blessing you. Everything that was delayed was being aligned. Some people had to leave your life because they could not go where I am taking you. Some connections were removed because they would have drained you, distracted you, or destroyed what I am building for you. You may not have understood it at the time, but I saw intentions you could not see and conversations you never heard. I removed them to protect your future, not to punish you. You prayed for peace, and I heard you. You prayed for clarity, and I heard you. You prayed for change, even when you were afraid to admit it, and I heard you. Before I bring peace into your life, I must remove what disturbs it. Before I bring clarity, I must remove confusion. Before I bless you openly, I must protect you privately. That is what I have been doing. What I am about to do will not come slowly. The shift you are about to experience will happen suddenly. You will wake up one day and realize something feels different. Your heart will feel lighter. Your mind will feel calmer. Situations that once felt stuck will begin to move. Doors you thought were permanently closed will open without struggle. This is not coincidence. This is my timing. I am opening new paths for you now. I am aligning opportunities you did not expect. I am placing the right people in your life at the right moment. These people will bring peace, not confusion. They will support your growth, not compete with it. They will speak life into you, not doubt. You will recognize them by how safe your spirit feels around them. Before I bless you externally, I am healing you internally. I am healing the wounds you never talked about. I am restoring the trust that was broken. I am rebuilding your confidence slowly and gently. I do not want you to carry old pain into a new season. I am preparing your heart to receive what is coming without fear. Do not doubt me now. Do not give up when you are closer than you realize. Do not go back to what I already removed from your life. If something ended, it ended for a reason. If someone walked away, they were not meant to stay. Trust me enough to let go completely, because what I am bringing requires space. Very soon, your life will not look the same. Your environment will change. Your mindset will change. Your priorities will change. You will breathe more freely. You will smile without forcing it. You will feel peace where anxiety once lived. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of a new chapter, written by me. I am working even when you cannot see it. I am moving pieces together behind the scenes. I have not forgotten you, and I never will. Stay patient, stay faithful, stay aligned with me. What is coming will be greater than what you lost, and when it happens, you will understand why I asked you to trust me through the waiting. Amen. I know you have been learning how to let go, even when it hurts. Letting go of expectations, of people, of versions of yourself that no longer fit where I am taking you. This process has not been easy, but it has been necessary. You cannot carry old weight into a new season. I am asking you to release what no longer serves your growth, not because it is bad, but because it has completed its purpose. You may feel a quiet distance forming between you and certain people. That is not loneliness, that is alignment. I am repositioning you. I am moving you closer to those who will understand your heart, support your vision, and respect your boundaries. The separation you feel now is making room for connections that are healthier, stronger, and more aligned with who you are becoming. I am teaching you to rest without guilt. You do not always need to be in survival mode. You do not always need to prove your worth through exhaustion. Your value does not come from how much you suffer. It comes from who you are. As you slow down, you will notice how much peace begins to return. That peace is confirmation that you are moving in the right direction. You have been asking me for confirmation, for reassurance that you are making the right choices. Listen closely to how your spirit responds. When something brings calm instead of anxiety, that is me. When something brings clarity instead of confusion, that is me. I speak to you through peace, not pressure. Learn to recognize that difference. There will be moments ahead when you are tested. Old habits will try to return. Old fears will whisper that nothing has changed. Do not believe them. What you are becoming requires discipline and trust. Stay consistent, stay focused, stay rooted in what I have already shown you. Temporary discomfort will lead to lasting peace. I am strengthening your confidence now, not the kind that needs validation, but the kind that knows its worth. You will begin to speak differently, choose differently, and walk differently. You will no longer accept what drains you. You will no longer shrink yourself to make others comfortable. This is not pride, this is growth. Soon you will look back and realize how much has shifted within you. The same things that once triggered you will no longer have power over you. The same fears that once controlled you will no longer define you. This is healing. This is restoration. This is the beginning of a new way of living. Continue to trust me, even when the path ahead is unfamiliar. I am guiding every step. I am ordering your steps. You are not lost. You are being led. And where I am taking you will bring peace, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose that feels deeply right. Amen.
I know there are moments when your faith feels quiet, when you are doing everything right but still wondering if anything is changing. In those moments, I want you to remember this: silence does not mean absence. Just because you cannot see immediate results does not mean nothing is happening. Many of the greatest changes happen beneath the surface before they ever appear in your life. I am working deeply, carefully, and intentionally. You are entering a season where you will no longer need to explain yourself to everyone. The right people will understand you without forcing you to speak. The right opportunities will recognize your value without you having to prove it. I am removing the need for validation because I am strengthening your inner certainty. When you know who you are and who you belong to, you no longer chase what was never meant to stay. I am also teaching you patience at a deeper level, not the kind of patience that waits anxiously, but the kind that rests in trust. There is a difference. Anxiety waits with fear. Trust waits with peace. I am inviting you to choose peace now, even before everything looks the way you want it to. Peace is not the reward at the end of the journey. It is the foundation of the journey itself. You have been through enough chaos to recognize calm. That is why I am drawing you toward simplicity, toward clarity, toward a life that feels lighter and more intentional. You are learning that not everything deserves your energy, your reaction, or your time. This discernment is a gift. Protect it. Not every battle is yours to fight, and not every opinion deserves a response. There will be moments ahead when you are tempted to doubt the progress you have made. Old memories may resurface. Old fears may try to speak louder than truth. When that happens, pause and remember how far you have already come. Remember the strength it took to survive what you once thought would break you. You are not the same person you were back then, and you never will be again. I am preparing you for stability, not chaos, for consistency, not confusion, for relationships that feel safe, not exhausting, for work that aligns with your values, not just your survival. What I am building in your life now is meant to last. That is why it requires patience, wisdom, and trust. Anything built quickly can collapse easily. What I am building will stand. Soon you will notice that things begin to flow more naturally. Conversations will feel easier. Decisions will feel clearer. You will stop second-guessing yourself so much. This is because you are learning to trust my guidance within you. I have always been speaking. Now you are learning how to listen. Do not rush this season. Do not compare it to anyone else's journey. Your path is unique because your purpose is unique. What I am doing in your life now may not look impressive to others yet, but it is meaningful, intentional, and necessary. One day, the quiet work I am doing now will produce visible results that speak for themselves. Stay close to me. Stay honest with me. Bring me your doubts, your fears, and your hopes. You do not need perfect words. You only need a willing heart. I am not asking you to have all the answers. I am asking you to trust the one who does. Everything is aligning, everything is unfolding, and everything you have been waiting for is moving closer, even now. Amen.
You have been learning how to stand firm without becoming hard. Life tried to toughen you, but I soften your heart instead. You learn compassion through pain and understanding through loss. This balance is rare, and it is powerful. Do not underestimate what you carry within you. Your experiences have shaped wisdom that will guide you and others in ways you do not yet realize. I'm also preparing you to receive without fear. In the past, you learned to expect disappointment. You learned to brace yourself for loss, even during good moments. I'm healing that mindset now. It is safe for you to hope again. It is safe for you to believe that good things can last. You do not have to sabotage joy to protect yourself anymore. There will be new opportunities that feel unfamiliar but exciting. Do not dismiss them just because they are different from what you imagined. Sometimes the blessing looks different than the prayer you asked for, but it fulfills the need you were trying to express. Stay open. Stay curious. I am leading you toward what fits you now, not who you used to be. I am helping you trust your timing. You no longer need to rush to prove yourself. You no longer need to compete or compare. Your journey unfolds at the pace that allows growth without damage. What takes longer to build often lasts longer, and what I am building in your life is meant to be stable, not temporary. You will notice your reactions becoming calmer. Things that once disturbed your peace will no longer hold the same power. This is not because you stopped caring, but because you learned what truly matters. Your peace is valuable. Guard it. Make decisions that honor it. When something costs you your peace, it costs too much to, as you move forward, listen closely to your intuition. That quiet inner guidance is me. I do not always speak through loud signs or dramatic moments. Often, I speak through a sense of calm, a gentle nudge, or a feeling of clarity. Learn to trust that voice. It will know. Led you wrong. I am proud of how far you have come. Not just for what you achieved, but for who you became along the way. The patience you developed, the strength you gained, and the wisdom you earned will serve you well in the season ahead. You are ready for what is coming, even if it does not feel that way yet. Continue walking forward with faith. You do not walk alone. I am with you in every step, every pause, and every new beginning. What lies ahead carries peace, purpose, and fulfillment beyond what you once imagined. Amen. I know you're beginning to feel a quiet confidence forming within you. Not loud, not dramatic, but steady and calm. This is not arrogance. This is alignment. You are finally starting to believe that your life has meaning beyond survival. You are recognizing that you were created with intention, and that intention is unfolding now. There were seasons when you felt overlooked, when your efforts went unnoticed and your prayers felt unanswered. I want you to know that nothing you gave was wasted. Every act of kindness, every moment of patience, Every choice to stay true when it would have been easier to give up has been recorded. I am a God who sees in secret, and I reward in ways that bring lasting peace. You're learning how to stop doubting good things when they arrive. In the past, you waited for something to go wrong because life taught you to expect loss. I am rewriting that pattern. It is safe for you to receive blessings without fear now. It is safe to enjoy the present without worrying about the future. I am holding what comes next. There may be moments when you feel tempted to return to old ways of thinking, old coping mechanisms, or familiar struggles. When that happens, pause and remember why you chose to grow. Growth always feels uncomfortable before it feels freeing. Do not mistake discomfort for failure. What feels heavy now is building strength for later. I am guiding you to live more intentionally, to choose what adds value instead of what drains you, to speak with purpose instead of reacting out of emotion, to act from wisdom instead of fear. These changes may feel subtle, but they are powerful. Over time, they will reshape your entire life. You will soon notice that your relationships begin to reflect your growth. You will attract people who respect your boundaries, honor your presence, and communicate with honesty. You will no longer feel the need to over-explain yourself or seek approval. The right connections will feel natural, not forced. I am preparing you for peace that lasts. Not temporary relief, but deep stability. The kind of peace that remains even when life feels uncertain. This peace comes from trust. Trust in me. Trust in the process. Trust in the person you are becoming. When doubts arise, return to this truth. You are exactly where you need to be. Nothing is missing. Nothing is behind schedule. Everything is unfolding according to a plan designed with care. You are being led, protected, and strengthened each day. Continue forward with confidence. You're not walking towards something unknown. You're walking toward what was always meant for you. Amen.
Overwhelmed you. Look at the peace you now choose over drama. These are signs of growth you may not even realize yet. You are becoming stronger in ways that cannot always be measured. I am also aligning you with purpose, not just success. Success without purpose feels empty. Purpose brings fulfillment, even when the path is challenging. The work you are being drawn to, the ideas that keep returning to you, the quiet passions you cannot ignore, these are not random. They are invitations. Pay attention to them. You do not need to rush ahead. You do not need to have everything figured out. Walk one step at a time. I will reveal what you need when you are ready for it. Trust that I am guiding your pace. Trust that I am not withholding anything good from you. What is meant for you is being prepared with care. Soon, you will notice how your life feels more aligned, less forced, less heavy, more authentic. You will begin to live from a place of truth instead of survival. This is the foundation of the new season I am leading you into. Stay present. Stay open. Stay faithful. You are not behind. You are becoming. Amen. I know there are days when you feel unsure about the future, when you try to stay hopeful but your mind keeps asking questions. I want you to understand something important right now. You are not meant to see the whole picture at once. If you could see everything ahead, you would not need faith. Trust grows in moments where answers are incomplete, and that trust is what is strengthening you now.